Hello! So you've booked your Floofy Studios photo shoot. I am so excited to meet you. I wanted to make this video just to run over a couple things so that we are both prepared for our session together. So in this video, I'm going to be going through a couple frequently asked questions. Hopefully this will give you a little better idea of what to expect in your photo shoot and just help you be a little bit more prepared. First things first, if you haven't done it already, make sure you go fill out your pre-photo shoot questionnaire form. You'll be able to find this in your booking confirmation email that you received once you booked your session online. So the first thing I want to discuss is haircuts. If you have any sort of fluffy dog, you're probably wondering when the best time to get it done is. If you have a fluffy dog, you know that when they first get their haircut done, they look a little goofy. Mine does, that's for sure. They're all blown out and frizzy and fluffy, and they don't look like their normal selves. So unless this is the look that you're going for, I highly recommend getting your haircut done a week or 2 weeks before your session. This will make sure that the dog is clean and trimmed up nicely, but their hair will start to set into their own natural look. It'll also give it time to grow out a little bit, so it's that in-between of first cut and starting to get a little fluffy again. Now, if you're not looking to get a haircut at all, I do recommend at least trimming up around the eyes. This is a super important step because if the hair is very fluffy around the eyes, then we won't be able to capture the eyes in all of the photos. And really, the eyes are the best part to a dog portrait. So make sure you're just cleaning up that area. Now, if you're a person that really likes that post-haircut look, like the fluffy head look, I just recommend not doing it on the same day as your photo shoot. The groomer can already be a stressful environment for the dog, and it's very tiring. So we want them feeling their best on the photo shoot day. I recommend getting it done a day or 2 days before your session. So speaking of tiring your dog out, that brings me to my next point, which is don't over-exercise your dog. A lot of clients feel that they need to really tire their dogs out so that they're really well behaved for the session. But actually the photo shoot is a really tiring experience on its own, both mentally and physically. So just do the regular walking routine. Maybe like a good 20-minute walk in the morning prior to your session should be perfect for them so that they still have a lot of energy to get all those action shots, because actually we really love the energy in a photo shoot. It makes for a super fun experience. And if the dog gets too overtired, they aren't as likely to want to participate or play or have any treats because really they just want to sleep. So the next topic is food. We give a lot of treats throughout a photo shoot. That is how we get the dogs to love us. So if you have a smaller dog or a dog with not a huge appetite, then I recommend even skipping their meal prior to their session, depending on what your feeding schedule is, of course. This just makes it so that the dog can have a lot of treats and have a good time at the studio and not risk them getting too full in the middle of the session or getting an upset stomach at the end of it. This is also a good time to mention as well, if your dog has any specific allergies or treats that he can't have, I recommend bringing in your own treats just in case we don't have anything to accommodate his allergies. And the last thing we're going to talk about today is props. So a lot of people bring in a whole whack of stuff. You are welcome to bring anything into your photo shoot that you wish. Clothing, different sentimental things, stuffed animals that your dog have, whatever you want. It does not matter to us. We have a few things, but not too much. Flower crown, glasses, bubbles, peanut butter, and that's pretty much it. Now that being said, you do not have to bring anything in. We do plenty of sessions without any props and only focusing on the naked dog. And honestly, these are my favorite. The last thing that I want to mention is give yourself a couple minutes prior to your session so that you have enough time to let your dog have a sniff and pee before they come in. If you're feeling rushed to get to your session, your dog's gonna pick up on that anxiety. So try to give yourself a little bit of extra time if possible, but no, we're humans too. If you're running a couple of minutes late, we're pretty understanding. We get that, especially in the cities, there's tons of traffic and things that come up. So just take a deep breath, try to stay as calm as possible because this is going to set your dog up for success in his photo shoot. But if you can think of any other questions, feel free to reach out to me via text or email, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have prior to your session. I just want you coming in excited and happy and not feeling anxious and stressed. So I can't wait to meet you and your dog, and we'll see you at your photo shoot.